Hello everyone, Reese from RJC Models here, and today I've got a lovely kit review for you of the Tamiya's 1/20th scale Benetton Ford B192. Now this brings back a lot of memories, these old race cars, because I used to love watching these F1 cars as a kid back in the early 90s. So what I'll do is I shall readjust the camera, bring it down, and we'll open the box and see what's inside. Okay, so here we go. So this is the box just there. So it's a very, very nice old school 90s race car picture there on the front. And the kit number for this one, guys, if you're looking to buy it yourself, is 200. I don't know if you can see it there. Let me just focus a minute. Just there. So it's 20036. And obviously got your ordinary Schumacher livery there, and your Martin Blundell livery there, and another, I believe this is the front and the rear, and then going around you've got a lovely action shot there of it out on the track, and that's about it. So let's jump inside the box. So very typical Tamiya style top open box, which is always very, very handy because you can put bits you don't need in the lid. So coming through to the instruction sheet just there. So again, you've got I believe this is the actual built model. So you've got a bit of history there and a bit of index on Benetton. As I said, I remember seeing these guys back in the early 90s when I was a wee kid. If you guys don't know, but motorsport is another one of my great passions. But anyway, we'll get on through here. So again, it's very, very, very basic Tamiya. Just here you've got this is the rear section, so it's the engine, the gearbox, and the rear swing arms going on there. Coming through, you've got the cylinder heads going on and that sort of stuff on the back there. The cylinder covers on the top there. Sorry guys, you can't really see that well. Sorry guys, let me just sort that out a minute. There we go. Sorry about that. So coming through, you've got your the rear uprights, that sort of stuff here, and then here you've got your cockpit assembly, so your seat, steering wheel, that sort of stuff just here. As you go on through, again you've got more of the cockpit just at the top here, attaching the cockpit on, and then at the bottom here you've got attaching the front lower arms. Up here you've got the top upper arms, the front wing and the nose cone, attaching it all together, so it's the front nose cone onto the rear sub-assembly, attaching the front, so it's more the ends of the front wing and getting that sorted. The rear engine boxes down the rear radiator boxes even. Sorry about that, guys. Coming through, you've got this is the front ducts just there at the top. Next one down, you've got attaching the front subframe there. So that's from that there is the front wing and cockpit onto the bottom. That one coming through there, you've got the exhaust pipes at the bottom here, and excuse me, the engine. Sorting out the wheels at the top here, and then at the bottom here, this is attaching the wheels and obviously getting it all on the ground, and the top air cone just here. And then as we come through, it's all the other little bits. So you've got the front screen there, so that'll be a clear part and a rear wing. Sorry guys, you can't see that again. And then just here, this is the lower, the rear cowl. So that's what goes over the radiators, cover the engine, that sort of stuff. And then you've got a very, very simplistic decal call out just there. Obviously you've got the choice, as I said before, of either Martin Blundell or Michael Schumacher. So yeah, you've got a very, very simplistic sort of decal call out there. So what we'll do is we'll go through to the first bits of the plastic, and Oh, actually, because they're staple bags, we don't need that. So just here, we've got some very, very lovely orangey yellow style, very 90s coloured front cockpit cowl, that sort of thing, just there. And on you've got the rear wing there. Again, very typically Tamiya, not a lot of flash, very, very clean moulded, and very, very nice. That will take a primer and a coat of paint very, very well. Okay, so coming through, I will get the knife for this one. In here, we have the 4 tyres. Obviously, the front ones being the narrow ones, which are these ones just here. Again, I think with not too much effort, I think what you could do there is actually, excuse me guys, I've tested that so you can see, without very little effort, you could take there's just a seam line running through the middle of the tyre there. So I think you could quite easily take that off and make it look very, very nice. So yeah, those are your front and rear wheel tyres even. And in the same bag of the tyres, you have 4 little screws. So one would assume that these little screws, and I'm going to take these out. So one would assume that these are for, excuse me, these ones are for the wheels attachment. So coming through, you've now got a nice black part there. Take it out of there. Again, very nicely moulded kit here from Tamiya. I think this is what I believe, I'm not too sure, I believe this is one of their older kits. So on the bottom there you've got the bottom pan just there, air intake, scoops, engine, brake, your brake discs and brake calipers just there. Top of your engine, so this is all of your air intakes and your cylinder heads. Cockpit, and very, very, very nicely moulded. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that well, but very nicely moulded engine block there, which is very nice. Okay, in there you also get, which I think is a very nice touch, the Goodyear. Again, I don't know if you guys are going to see this very well. Let me just see if I can sort this out a second for you guys. Oh, there we go. So just there, I don't think if you can see it very well, these are actually decals to go on the wheels with the Goodyear logo on them. So they are very, very nice. I'll do is put that aside. Coming through to the kit now, it's very few screws in this one. Coming through, you've got, these are your arms, so your upper and lower arms just there. These are your air cools for your brakes, the front and the rear there. And you've got your 4 wheels just on there. I may not use these ones for this kit. I may see if I can get some aftermarket ones for this one. Coming through to the last sprue here. Again, a very flashing, dashing 90s bright yellow orangey colour. A very, very, very beak-like front nose there. Top cowl for the rear there. Front wing. Exhaust. Obviously we need to get some chrome paint on these exhausts because obviously they wouldn't be yellow. But I've got quite an idea with these ones. So that's the last sprue. Coming through to the decals. You've got here 2 sets of decal sheets. I'm just going to try and carefully pry this off like that. There we go. So these are your decals, which look very, very nice. I don't believe they're cartograph. I think they're a little bit older than cartograph. But they are very, very nicely printed decals there. And then coming through again, I don't think I'll be using some of the decals on this one, but like this one here, the Benetton logo at the top here, I guess it's for trademark reasons. They used to say camel with a picture of a camel. I have seen the aftermarket decals for this, so I probably I'll probably grab hold of that one. Down here you've got your, again, just there, you've got your decals for your wheels. So all in all, very, very nice kit. I was thinking about putting this one in for the forum, the forum group build for the British Race Car Series, or British Race Series, excuse me. But I don't think, just because of time constraints, I don't think I'll have time to do that. So I will build it though, because it does look like a very, very nice kit. So keep your eyes peeled for that one. If you did enjoy the review there, like, comment, subscribe in the link below. All the links to the social medias, such as the Facebook, Instagram, that sort of stuff, are down below. So click a link and go over to that and see that. And I want to thank you guys for your continued support with the channels, and happy modelling, and thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Bye.